Yo, what up, my guy? Man, I'm chilling, about to head on over to Towel Beach, kick it for a little bit, see if I can get in a little bit of trouble, you know? Oh yeah, boy, Towel Beach is a major vibe, boy. It was some nice little things when I was over there the other day, man. So I know you're gonna enjoy that. Go check it. I got this song I'm messing over to you, man. It's gonna get you right for the pool party, alright? Okay, for sure. Yeah, go ahead and send that on over here. Let me get that loaded up, queued up, and I'll check it out. Alright, bet. I'm gonna send it over to you now.
Yeah, look, tell me what's the vibes, what's the mood? Yeah, I just hit up Mikey for the juice. Yeah, ain't no capping, I'ma tell the truth. I've been winning.
What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the best pool parties in Las Vegas for 2022. Now, pool party season is from March until October, and right now pool party season is off the chain. It is pool party mania in Vegas. So today we're going to talk about the top 5 pool parties in Las Vegas, pool parties that play hip hop music, the pool parties that play top 40 EDM, where you can hear the mixed music of genres at, and then I'll give you all information on guest lists and how to be prepared when you go to the pool parties. So without further ado, let's get started. So we're going to start this video off and get straight to the point. Everybody want to know, what are the best pool parties in Las Vegas? What are the top pool parties? So the top 5 pool parties in Las Vegas for 2022 are Encore Beach Club, also known as EBC at Encore, Dre's Beach Club at the Cromwell, IU Day Club at Resorts World, Marquee at the Cosmopolitan, and Towel Beach at Venetian. Now, on the list that I had last year, I had Wet Republic and Daylight in the top 5, but that is definitely changed for this year. Towel Beach just reopened since they spent all last season shut down for a complete remodel. And if you saw the Towel Beach video, you can see it's a very nice looking club and it's a major vibe there. I'm gonna swap out Towel Beach over Daylight, and then Wet Republic is a nice spot to go hang out. It's a very popular pool party, but IU Day Club at Resorts World has just been a major vibe. And you're going to see a lot of the biggest artists at these top 5 clubs. So a lot of the big artists that you're going to want to see when you go to pool parties, these are the pool parties you're going to find them at. And that's why I have them in my top 5. For those of you who want to go to a pool party and listen to hip hop music for the most of the day, Daylight is going to be your spot. Daylight is the heavy hip hop pool party for those of you who love hip hop and want to be around hip hop music. Dre's Beach Club, that's where you're gonna find probably the biggest hip hop artist. But Dre's Beach Club, they play a mix of music. They're just not strictly dedicated to hip hop music, unlike the nightclub that is a completely hip hop only nightclub. But for their beach club, it's not the same as the nightclub. So strictly hip hop, I'm gonna tell you to go to Daylight. That's where the hip hop music is gonna be. Now, if you're looking for the pool parties that play top 40 EDM and that house music, those music of genres, and you want that for the heavy part of the day or the biggest duration of your pool party, you're definitely going to want to go to Encore Beach Club. That's where you're going to find some of the biggest top 40 EDM artists. And you also want to go to IU Day Club over at Resorts World. Those are going to be the 2 clubs that if you are heavy into hip hop and top 40 and EDM, house music, those genres, those are the clubs you want to go to, and you're going to find the biggest artists at those day clubs. Alright, now for mixed music, for hip hop, top 40 EDM, merging all of the genres together, the pool parties that you're going to want to go to: Dre's Beach Club at Cromwell, Marquee at the Cosmopolitan, Wet Republic at MGM Grand, Towel Beach at the Venetian, and then Alaya Day Club at Virgin Hotel. Now, Dre's Beach Club, as I touched on earlier, that's where the biggest hip hop artists are going to be. So that's going to be the spot you want to go to if you want to see some of the most popular hip hop artists. But as far as the music, you are going to get a lot of hip hop, but you'll also get mixed genres of music play there as well. So that's why I put them in the mixed category versus the hip hop category. But if you're looking for a mix of music, these are the clubs that you want to go to if you want hip hop, top 40 EDM. And the reason I also have these clubs in this list is because some days you may get hip hop depending on who the artist is. The next day you may get top 40 EDM depending on who the artist is, and then sometimes you'll get a mix of both. So these are all very good pool parties. Now, I talked about Nightswims in the best nightclubs video that I posted a couple of weeks ago. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put the card up so you can go and check that out as well when you're done with this video. But I'm going to talk about Nightswims in this video as well, because this is going to be very applicable to a lot of people who do pool parties. Because I know sometimes you can be partying late at night and you might want to go to a day club, but you might just be too tired and get up and can't make it to a day club on time, or you just don't have the energy to go to a day club. So they have these Nightswims for those people who want to party in the pool but might not have either made it during the day or might want to just carry over that day club fun into the night. So it's not every night. They don't have Nightswims every single night, but there are a few nights throughout the week where you can catch a Nightswim. So the clubs that will have the Nightswims for those of you who are looking to do a pool party at night will be EBC at night at Encore, Daylight at night at Mandalay Bay, Marquee Drenched Night Swim at Cosmopolitan, and then the IU Moonbeam at Resorts World. So if you're not one of those people that can get up early and make it to the day clubs, you do have options for Nightswim as well. Again, that doesn't happen every night, but most of the time you can get one Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, but that can always change throughout the week. So make sure you check in with me if you're going to Vegas, and I can confirm if a particular club will have a Nightswim during your trip. Let's talk about guest lists at the pool parties. Now, just like the nightclubs, guest list is updated each week. So if you're going to Vegas and you want to know what's going on in the clubs and you want to know about guest list information, I'll have the updates each week. But the difference between pool parties and nightclubs is if you actually want to get on the guest list for a pool party, reach out to me the day before the event so we can send that information over. So the next day when you get up and go to the pool party, your information is already there. Information can change each day, so that's why I always say reach out to me the day before, because guest list could be one day, and if an artist comes by, the guest list could be cut. Or if an artist is supposed to be there and that artist decides to change, the guest list could change and the rules could be different. So same with the nightclubs, ladies are always free on guest list. The day clubs are normally open from 11 a.m. to 5 or 6 p.m. just depending on the venue, if there's an artist going to be there, and how busy the venue is. Sometimes they'll cut it at 5, sometimes they'll cut it at 6 on average. But that information, or that just changes depending on each day. But ladies are always free. Same thing for guys with the nightclubs. Guest list is typically even ratio. So if you've got 3 guys, you're gonna need 3 girls. If you've got 3 guys and you have 1 girl, then one of the guys with the girl will be able to get on the guest list. The other 2 will have to pay a reduced price. Normally, when you can get guys on the guest list, they'll pay a reduced price instead of having to pay the full general admission price. But you're still not going to be able to get in free most of the time. Now, these rules can change at certain clubs, or each week there might be an all free guest list so that guys can get in free. But once again, hit me up before you get to Vegas so I can let you know what's going on. And that way you won't have to buy tickets if you don't have to. But typically guest list is open from 11 a.m. till 3 or 3:30 p.m. That's the standard guest list time. And with everything else, that can always change. If it's a busy venue or if it's a busy day at a particular venue, they can cut guest lists early at any time. It's up to the club's discretion whenever they want to cut the guest list. So that's why I always try to tell you all to get there at a certain time so that you can at least be inside before it gets too busy or before they decide they want to cut the guest list. Now, as far as the dress code attire for the pool parties, you need to wear swimwear, sleeveless shirt. They'll let you guys in with t-shirts sometimes, but you need to have swim trunks, swim pants. Don't try to wear jeans. Don't try to wear jean shorts. Don't try to wear basketball shorts. They will deny you from getting in because, of course, with dress code, it's up to the discretion of the security and the bouncer in the line. The clubs have the final say so, but they also do have a dress code policy on each website, so you can go to the website. But I'm just telling y'all now, if you want to go in a t-shirt, typically they say don't do t-shirts, but they've been a little lenient with t-shirts. Always say get like a sleeveless shirt like this or wear a tank top, and make sure you have swim trunks, especially for guys. Ladies, I don't even really have to tell y'all the dress code. Y'all know how to get dressed up and look nice in bikinis and all y'all pool attire. So y'all already know the dress code. But more so for the guys, get you some swim trunks, put on some swim trunks because they will deny you for wearing jean shorts. Trust me, I see it all the time. And as far as shoes, make sure you wear some slides or some flip-flops. They will not let you in wearing tennis shoes most of the time, because I know sometimes people will be like, well, I went to the pool party and I saw this guy in there in Jordans. This other guy had on Forces. I saw somebody in there in Balenciagas. Cool. They got in. But just like with everything else when it comes to the clubs, that is up to the club what they decide to let people in with. And most of the time, if you see somebody in there in shoes, they more than likely have a table, because once you have bottle service, or if you have a table or a day bed or a cabana, they normally will be more lenient with what you can wear into the day club because you paid for a table. So a lot of times if you see people in there like that, that's more than likely why. But regardless of the matter, just make sure you do what you have to do so you can get inside the pool party and have a good time and not be arguing with somebody at the door. Just avoid the headache, wear some slides or flip-flops, and you'll be good to go. But that's gonna do it for this video. If you all enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and as always, thanks for watching.